What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, we are going to be giving you guys, I'm just going to give you guys a quick update on some of the players that were former Detroit Lions from last season that have moved on to other teams and tell you what teams they're with now. So let's get it started. Okay, now there's only a few players I have on this list. There's definitely some players, and I know I'm missing some. So if you guys have any that I'm missing, please go down in the comments below, and you guys can let everybody know. But these, more of them are recent. I know there's a couple of moves I didn't actually include on here, like Devon Kennard. He went with the Arizona Cardinals after we released him. So that was one move. Now let's get to the moves that actually I've written down. That one just popped in my head, so I'm glad I remembered because I wasn't going to say that. So first off, we have Rashaan Melvin. Now Rashaan Melvin, I think it was today, like a couple hours ago, he decided to sign a one-year deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So good for Rashaan Melvin. He actually wasn't a bad corner for us. He played that number 2 spot really until Amani kind of started, getting more comfortable in our defense. But Rashaan Melvin actually wasn't that bad. Statistically, he actually did pretty well when you take into account the fact that he wasn't the youngest corner. He was the most hyped up corner. He was on a very cheap deal, and we didn't get a lot of pressure last season. He was definitely one I was excited that we brought in. I thought it was one of the Lions' best free agent signings because I always look for those guys that you get on a cheap deal that can make a big impact. Those kind of guys are the guys that I get excited for. When you spend $50 million on a player, it's like, oh yeah, that's cool, he's doing well, but you expect that. Like $90 million, you expect them to be good. When you get a guy that's like very cheap, the one-year deal, may not even make the team, but he gives a big impact, I get hyped for those guys. And that's Rashaan Melvin last season for the Detroit Lions. And I appreciate everything he did for us. He did very well for us. I mean, he wasn't the best corner ever, but he did solid for the money that he was paid, and he was able to fill in and help out. So appreciate Rashaan Melvin. Good luck in Jacksonville. Go do your thing. Next up, we have Sam Martin. Now, Sam Martin signed a 3-year deal with the Denver Broncos. So I know a lot of people are asking me, where is Sam Martin? Like, what is Sam Martin even on the team anymore? Sam Martin is no longer on the team. He is now with the Denver Broncos, as I just mentioned, for 3 years. Now, we do have another option right there right now. That is Matt Weil from Michigan. I think we have another one as well. But Matt Weil is the guy that we signed to a future contract. So Detroit Lions can either rock with him, the other guy that they got, which I'm not sure who that guy really is, but he'll be competing with someone else, or they can go draft a punter. And there are some punters out there. We could potentially get the best punter in the draft because not a lot of people take punters. But we could go take a punter as well in the draft, or we could rock with Matt Weil. But yeah, it's definitely going to be different. I think at one point Sam Martin was dealing with injuries. Matt Weil was going to step in, but I don't know if he even had any playing time because of the fact that Matt Prater kind of just took over all the responsibilities. But yes, we do have a punter there right now. However, the Detroit Lions may go in the draft and try to find someone else to fill out that position. Next up, we have J.D. McKissack. J.D. McKissack is now with the Washington Redskins. This was a kind of quiet signing. I didn't really hear about this one. But yes, J.D. McKissack is now with Washington. Some people were definitely upset about this move. They thought we should have just held on to him because he was pretty productive, and he was. He played really well for us. Catching the football, he did very well at the backfield. I thought at times he looked like the best running back that we had, and he did very good. So, I got to give J.D. McKissack a lot of credit for stepping in and playing as well as he did. J.D. McKissack did a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. I thought McKissack would be just a guy that's like kind of for depth. When he came in, he played hard and he played well. So I was definitely excited to see what J.D. McKissack could do. And, J.D. McKissack did perform at a pretty high level. So, good job for J.D. McKissack. I'm glad you're now with a new team and, you got another deal. So, go ball out, go rock out there, go do your thing. Unless you're playing us, then don't do your thing. Graham Glasgow, another guy that's happened a while ago. We know he signed with Denver as well for a 4-year, $44 million deal, $11 million a year. Some people thought we should have brought him back. I think there's a fair argument to be there, but at the same time, we did not bring him back, but he is with Denver. So he'll reunite, with Sam Martin. There will be some players that are familiar there, so there will be a little connection. A'Shawn Robinson signed with the Rams. These are a little bit older of news. A'Shawn Robinson is now with the Rams, a guy that just never lives up to that second-round hype, but hopefully he can with the Rams. I'm wishing him the best of luck. I want you to go out there and live up to that second-round pick. Show people why you were selected in the second round, A'Shawn. Go show everybody. And I think those are the main ones. I don't think I'm missing any. I know I'm missing someone else. I absolutely know I'm missing a few players here. But those are the ones that I've come across recently. If there are more, I may give them to you. But if you guys could just comment below, like if you know some that I am not mentioning right now, comment below those players that other people can hear, and I may even pin them at the top or pin all the players that I see you guys mention. So there you go. Hopefully that helps. Those players are now with different teams, and I wish them all the best of luck. But until next time, thank you for watching, and I'm out.